episode 14, recorded on March 30th, 2014.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the 5-person podcast, codenamed French Kiss. So, there were discussions that you didn't hear before we started, and I confused the word French Kiss with apparently a discussion with how many people we had on the podcast, and so it is the codename French Kiss podcast. And I heard that we have a birthday boy inside the chat, MJO. So, now for a rousing chorus of the birthday song. 3, 2, 1. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. So happy birthday. So, let's see who we have here today. We have Brooke here.
I am here.
Hello, Brooke. How are you?
I'm good.
You know, we have an issue.
There's no light.
No light.
I was like, it's dark. I forgot to turn on the second studio light. All right. So, what have you been up to this week?
I was just recovered from being sick.
Oh, okay.
No good. And then I've been playing Nintendo games.
Nintendo
a lot.
games. Good.
Yes, and I've been playing Zelda 2 and Mega Man.
How goes Zelda 2?
Zelda 2, I'm on my 3rd completion, so I'm getting it there.
Ooh, are you gonna be busting that out for Zeldathon, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, the hype is here. Jim is here.
Hi, yes.
What have you been up to this week?
Work
Work?
and work.
You any games done? More Titanfall, I'm guessing?
No, I didn't play it at all this week.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Not really. I burnt out on it. I played too much of it too fast.
Well, you've been probably doing a lot of choir practice as well.
Yeah.
Leading up to that concert. When's that at?
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yes.
Guys, are we going to go see Jim?
What?
Jim's
Saturday.
Philharmonic.
Yes,
Is
Phil's
it
Erie?
Erie?
This Saturday. Erie.
Where? At the Playhouse?
At the Warner Theater.
Is that the theater?
Yep.
I'd like to.
What time?
Okay.
What time?
8. I'll send you guys a link.
Send me a Facebook invite
Volume is real.
Time to babysit.
on my Oculus, which we'll talk about later.
No, since MC started playing his Metal Gear Solid games, I decided I'll play.
Mhm.
So I'm working through a pacifist run on the first Metal Gear game.
Metal Gear, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Ah, okay.
I'm a little bit past MC right now.
Yes, because you're powerful, yes, and you know how the game works.
Well, I've beaten it like 5,
Are
6
you using
times.
the D-pad or analog when you're playing?
Default.
Default? Because if back on PlayStation 1 you had to use the D-pad, so like you had to be skillful.
Yeah, I'm
Because
using the
Overwatch-
D-pad.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I like D-pad. D-pad's
Good.
good. Anything else, Jim? Is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it.
Well, hopefully you have some more stuff this week. Of course, you have the concert coming up, so...
Yeah, this week's going to be busy. I
Yeah.
have a rehearsal Tuesday night, a dress rehearsal Wednesday night, a dress rehearsal Friday night, and then concert on Saturday.
So what's the difference between a rehearsal and a dress rehearsal for a Philharmonic? You're just dressed up?
The rehearsal is just we're going to go in, and these are the things like we're going to practice.
Oh, so dress rehearsals, you do the entire set at
Yep.
once. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a difference for...
Yeah,
Okay.
and the dress rehearsals will also be with the actual orchestra. Our rehearsals are just
Oh, you do them separate from the orchestra
for
leading
rehearsal.
up to it.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. I'm really excited. I like me some orchestra, and I like me some Jim in the background. I'm gonna be like, listen. What did I say?
You like some orchestra and Jim in the background.
Yeah, I'll listen for you. I'll try my hardest. Yeah, I'll point you out and I'll throw a rock at you. If you get hit with a rock, that's me. If one of your friends gets hit with a rock, that was also me. I just had poor aim. Liz is here.
Hello.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
What's up?
Suddenly so tame. This week, I don't remember what I did this week.
Things?
This
and-
week's been kind of a blur.
Yeah.
Played some Smash Brothers and Super Mario Galaxy with Jonathan.
Cool.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Excellent.
Little Angry Birds.
Cool. Short.
I think that's pretty much it. Is all I did was play kid games with the kid.
Yeah. Understandable. Get anything exciting work-wise done?
Yes.
Ooh, what's going on?
Cannot reveal.
Well, what about the Zeldathon venue?
Why is the
That's
table
a work in progress.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that it's separated. I want it together. No. my
This
foot.
is the part of the show where I mess with Liz's OCD.
You were gonna say something else. Not true. What was I saying? Oh, yes.
Venue,
We're working on that.
Excellent.
So yeah, been in contact finally.
Yeah, they finally call us back.
No, I had to call again.
Oh. Well, at least you try.
Okay, I called and left a message on her voicemail, and then I called the front desk, and they said, actually, she's here.
Why didn't you answer your phone,
Why didn't
lady?
she answer her phone? And so they put me through to her, and she didn't sound pleased.
Well, it's like, do you want our money or not?
Exactly.
It's like, don't complain about your job when it's like, hey, we want to rent your conference room for 8 days. It's like, and rooms to go with it. It's not just like eight like conference rooms and that's it. We want to give you a substantial amount of money for that size of a hotel.
And that's a pretty small hotel.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, and charity things and
Charity things.
all that fun stuff.
Raising for autism. What's the word? It starts with an
Include autism.
I. Include autism. Yes.
For April. Yep.
Excellent. So that's wonderful. So thank you for your work and dedication. I have more tasks for you coming soon.
Yay.
Yep. Andy is here, and he is typing something surely amazing. What did you just type? Just read the message for us. It's like reading the note in class.
Word for word, it's asterisk. It giggles a bit at that asterisk.
We just giggled a little bit at that. So, what have you been up to this week?
I have played some more Thief.
Cool.
Doing the pre-order DLC, the Bank Heist mission.
Oh, pre-order DLC. That's a great concept. Continue.
What else did I played some of the Old Republic, Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I do?
You were playing a game here.
Oh, yeah. I have a horrible memory. I'm still playing Deus Ex.
You haven't beat it?
I am close.
How close?
I am on the either last or next to last chapter.
Well, hopefully by next week you're going to be done.
Yes.
There we go. It's a dedication. Don't let him come here
I
unless
was
he's
kind of sad.
finished.
I tried to hook this up to my TV to play, on my TV big
Yes.
screen, and for whatever reason it wouldn't let me.
That sounds like
Like
an MC
HDMI
issue.
out to HDMI to the TV, and it wouldn't connect.
You just gotta change your settings off the computer.
I did. I tried to, a
Did you
second
hit the
monitor
projector
and-
key?
The what?
The projector key.
Yeah, because usually it won't automatically. You have to go to.
Well, I went to,
It's usually like Alt or FN.
Have we gone into IT mode?
I
Yeah.
went into this. I went into
Over
display,
Hit function.
project to a
then the
second
button.
screen, and then it brings up this, if you can see.
Yes.
And I tried all these options, and
Oh, Windows 8. I don't know how that works. That's
Yeah.
fun.
so I'll have to do some troubleshooting to figure that out.
I have a thing of chords
What?
you can always try.
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're done.
He's still got games.
I still doing my second playthrough of Link Between Worlds.
Where are you now?
I just finished. I just rescued the second sage. I just did the Dark Palace.
Dark Palace is a fun one.
There's a chunk of ore in the Dark Palace, isn't there?
Yes, the Master
I
Ore.
cannot for the life of me figure out where it is. Well, I know where it is, but I can't figure out how to get to it.
It's a very tricky thing. I think it's easier if you do it legit. Well, because the worst part is inside a speedrun of it,
Mm-hmm.
the Dark Palace, you don't light any torches. So you do the entire Dark Palace in the darkness. So, and I hate it. I hate it so much, and it makes it even harder to get the Master Ore because you can't see when enemies are about to hit you, and I'll have to show you sometime. It's a fun little way of getting it. I can show you how to do it in the dark because the lights are lit. I don't want to do, so it's a very confusing time.
MC, what have you done?
Let
Since Liz wouldn't stop poking me and ask you.
us recall. I did a big Pixelmon stream. That was tons of fun. We dug a giant hole. We did Minecraft. That was fun. I did a little bit of Link Between Worlds, not very much. I'm gonna go in more this week. Touch of Skyward. Actually, I didn't do any Skyward Sword. I had back episodes, so I got to record more back episodes of Skyward Sword. I'm really excited that Let's Play's going well. As for work things, Zeldathon Adventure Progress is going well. It's happening. I did Scott Shop, which got released. Of course, that was last week technically, which is very fun. Today was a horrible day. First, I lost my ability to pay money by leaving the ATM card inside the ATM, which is now my bank has it, so I just have to wait and go there tomorrow. And then somebody decided that all their donations that they gave me were with a stolen credit card. So shout outs to him if he's listening in, I guess. That's a fun deal.
Ooh. That's not
Oh,
fun.
you didn't hear about
No,
that?
I didn't hear about that.
No, that's why I was like, I don't have much money to pay you back for the U-Haul.
Oh.
Because I got a big cabinet for my Zelda collection. We got a U-Haul because I was like, I have some spare cash, sure. And then $900 comes out of my PayPal account because that's how much he's donated over the past couple months.
Oh, man. That
Yep.
sucks.
Yep. So now I don't have any spare change, but I'm okay. Everything will be fine. We just gotta keep doing what we do.
Keep on keeping on.
Sure.
Sure.
Now it's time for some more important news other than us, because we're not very exciting. And it's time for your favorite segment.
Oh, Nintendo.
Hello, we're back. Welcome back to the. I hit 7 in addition to 4. It's all fixed. Okay, let's re-say that. So, Sonic Lost World has DLC. It's a game that happens, and and in that DLC they release extra levels, like they released the Yoshi's Island level. This week we got a Zelda level, and I viewed the trailer for it. And you know what's weird? It made me want to buy Sonic Lost World. I was like, I just got marketed to.
Is Sonic Lost World the one that was like
I heard
third
it
party
tanked.
made until,
Who is that? I forget.
or was it made? Because I know there was a third party game that they were.
No, this one's made by Sega, I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure.
made by Sega?
But Sonic Lost World, like it has like a Zelda level now, and it looks really fun. Oh, now it crackles. Really? How about now? Is that fine?
Snap, crackle, pop, a wake up call to your ears.
Hello.
Hi, yes.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hi, hi, hello.
Are we good? Hello.
Hey, 30-second delay.
Yeah.
Fine now.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right. So
Sleepy.
now for your favorite news segment.
Oh, Nintendo.
Alternatively, that segment can be called OMC. You derp.
This is what, the third time we're trying this now?
Yes! So if you guys haven't heard, that Sonic Lost World is a game that has DLC. They released the Yoshi's Island level 4. This week they released a Zelda level. It looks really cool. I want to buy it. I got marketed to. Thoughts?
I kind of want it now too because I liked the open world concept in a Sonic game.
Yeah.
I mean, not like open world, but you know,
Is it like Hyrule Field?
it was Hyrule Field. Yeah.
Is it okay?
He almost smacked me in the face.
And it was a cool version of Hyrule Field. Like I was looking at it, I was like, that can be the next Zelda game. Make it so. Except for the Twilight Princess castle. They just ripped that model right out of Twilight Princess. I was like, and a more original castle, but sure, give me that. But so other thoughts on that?
I mean, if it's is it like Ocarina Hyrule Field, but like good all around? Like, is the mapping really nice? Like, I haven't seen anything on it.
Yeah,
so-
and the graphics were really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Give me a minute while I watch trailer.
The trailer, I mean, it looks really, really clear in the trailer.
Yeah, I was like, holy smokes, this looks really nice. And the problem is, I'd like to drop $60 on it, but, you know, it's just like, do I really want to drop $60 on Zelda DLC? And then I look at my living room and I say yes. So, next time I have some spare cash, I think I'll probably get that game just so I can play that Zelda DLC. I'll play the real game too, just because I'm curious. I've not really played Sonic games in the past.
I want a taco.
We'll go to Taco Bell after, Andy. Jeez, no, I don't know. Coming soon to Sonic Lost World.
Tacos.
Wow, that actually is really good.
I know, right?
At $60,
Go watch
that
the trailer.
might just happen.
I know, right?
That's,
Oh, wow.
hey.
Hey, cool.
Alice of the Devil Claw just donated $100. Yo, and I know Alice. I know Alice. So
This is
Yeah.
kind of scary.
Alice, thank you very much. That was
Actually, looks
unexpected.
really cool.
Thank you very much, Alice.
That looks cool. I might drop to 60.
I know, right?
Is it
Sonic gets legendary. I'm running on a wall. Yeah, the field looks nice.
It's really open world, not like linear path.
Yeah. It looks really fun, isn't it?
I mean, the dungeons sections still look pretty linear.
But does I mean all the dungeons are pretty linear.
Oh, there she is inside the chat. Hearts to you, Alice. Thank you very much.
3.
Free additional content.
I know, and it's free additional content, so that's really good. Same with the Yoshi level and the. They have another one coming, don't they?
This might happen.
Sure.
I think.
This
I'm not
won't
sure.
happen for me.
I know.
This might happen.
Because you don't have a Wii U yet.
I don't have a Wii U.
So it may be $60 worth it, but I don't think it's $300 worth
No.
it. Well, $360 worth it at
Yeah.
that. Although you
Wind
could get
Waker
the
was
Wind Waker.
worth it. Wind
Oh,
Waker was
yeah,
worth
yeah. I paid $300 for the Wind Waker HD any day. Maybe not today. I already have a Wii U, but
Some
maybe
other
a
day.
one-time day type of deal. Maybe when my Wii U eventually breaks and I have to have a pile of them like my Wii's. Anyway.
There's a lot of them.
Moving on, we have something new from Nintendo. A new edition of the Nintendo 2DS, Sandy.
Ugh.
It's the Peach Pink 2DS.
I think I was at work when that email came through,
Yeah?
and I opened it up, and I was just like, no. No.
It's a pink doorstop
Well, not.
now.
I mean, not only is it pink, but it's GameStop exclusive. So you can't buy it at Walmart. It's going to be a GameStop exclusive. It's going to be $129. And why it's a little? I think it's a little bit more than the usual $99 2DS because it comes with a Disney Magical World case. I want to know what happened there. I want to know what Disney and Nintendo were talking to make this a thing. You know.
And
And GameStop.
GameStop, yeah.
Like this had to be some collaboration to make this happen of businesses. GameStop, Disney, and Nintendo collaborated to make this bundle. And I find that very interesting because, you know, usually you don't have Nintendo bundle third-party things. You know, when have you seen a Nintendo third-party bundle? You see, you know,
their main things all the
you
time.
see the
Mario.
Zelda bundles, you see your Mario bundles. There was a Zombie U bundle, which was from Ubisoft in Europe,
Yeah.
but not here.
I was say I don't remember hearing about one here.
Yeah, it was a Europe only one. So
That's
it's gonna sell though.
it will sell.
Because now there was an increase of DS Lite sales when the pink one was released. I almost got a pink DS Lite because thanks Shinran for the $20. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Shinra.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? It was the DS Lites. They got released, and I wanted one like so bad. I wanted a DS Lite more than anything because I had a big clunky like blue 3DS, and I was like, that DS Lite looks awesome. I want a white one. It's gonna be beautiful next to my Wii. It's gonna perfect. You know, that's what I was thinking in my head, and I called Kmart, GameStop, Walmart, the Trinity there. I called them every single day after school. Every single day. I was that guy. I'd be like, hi, do you have any Nintendo DS Lites in? No. Because they were all sold out. Like, they were so out of stock for 2 months. And finally I called and they said, Kmart was like, we have a pink one in stock. And I stopped for a moment. I was there in the kitchen holding the phone, and I was like, thank you for the information. Do I want to do it? and I didn't end up doing it. I got a white DS Lite, which is currently sitting up in Alex's room because he's been playing Pokemon on it.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
But it took a couple more weeks to get it.
I think it's a good thing that GameStop is getting some exclusives back to themselves.
Yeah.
Because like GameStop is like getting hit on with like the Walmart and everything like that. And
Yeah, Walmart's doing
exclusive-
used games. We didn't talk about that. Walmart is going to be getting a used game trading thing, kind of like GameStop. So
So this is good for them. Like it stinks that like GameStop's like having to resource, but like I hope GameStop. I don't know it's going to be around much longer, but
well, let's put it this way: how much, like, you know how big our Walmart game section is, right?
Mm-hmm.
how can they expand that more for used games? That's what I wanted. It was like, how much can they keep on expanding that? Because no matter what you do in terms of, having Walmart start selling used games, you're not going to have as much a dedicated space as you have for GameStop, where they have, the walls plastered, they have things in the middle. You're going to have more of a selection if you go to GameStop, and I think that's always going to triumph Walmart.
What
for
they
the region.
might end up doing, as I think about it, is the backside of where the games are. I know that's into the toy section,
Right.
but they might convert the backside into another, set of display cases for games.
In
and
addition,
have that be their
Well, like usually, like they have the $20 section adjacent, like right across from. It's like all the $20 games by section. They might just mix those in with the used games, because usually anymore, like you see like the cheap games with the used games, like they'll just probably divide it out with what's popular and not.
well, what I'm going to guess is not only will we see stuff like that where they like take a little bit more of the store up, but I think they're going to start downsizing the CD and DVD and Blu-ray section, because more people are buying stuff digitally. But people still like having their games on physical media. That's one thing that people like to buy, used still. So they might start doing that, where they downsize that section a little bit instead of getting more games in. So you know how at our Walmart we have the games, accessories, and then we have a CD, DVD one. Convert that CD, DVD one into more games, or have that be the accessories and have this one be the used games in the middle. That's what I think is going to happen. I just think it's very interesting.
I wonder what's going to happen. You said they're going to do trade-ins.
Yeah.
They started in certain places.
Oh, they have already?
Yep.
Is it better than GameStop's trade-ins?
It's gonna probably be off the same basis, because Best Buy does the same thing, but they do like extra 50% and like trade value. And
Yeah, so does
credit.
GameStop.
So they're
and
probably
stuff
gonna do
like
all
that.
that. They're probably gonna go off the same whole basis, but people would rather. I think they'd rather have like a Walmart credit, because
You
can
could
buy
use that anything in the store
Yeah.
rather than.
Oh man, if you had a Walmart credit, like let's say I'm like, okay, it's a very common thing across the nation.
like $2 left.
People are like, oh man, I really need some food. Well, I haven't played these games in a while. Let's go bring these in, and now I can get groceries. That could be a real appeal to to the lower financial side of things.
Well,
People could really like that.
Well, like even with GameStop, like I always have like so many like $2 left ones. Like that's nice just to be like, oh, I can buy like 2 drinks. Well, I bought a new game with the credit I traded in, just buy drinks with that too, or something else.
Yeah.
So I think
Man,
that's
I should have filled up my water before the stream.
You got the thirst.
I do have the thirst. So, Jim, I'm going to let you guys discuss. I'm going to go get a water.
Okay.
Go ahead and start talking. I have my opinions already ready for this, so I'll be back. You guys have fun.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So, Facebook just recently purchased the Oculus Rift for $2 billion.
The struggle.
Yeah.
I feel bad for everyone who kickstarted that.
I know.
Like, if any of you kickstarted that, I'm very sorry. If you worked on it, I'm very sorry. I do not.
Oh boy, I'm enjoying this game.
It's gonna be Farmville
Facebook
virtual.
ad.
It's gonna be Farmville, just like The Simpsons predicted it. You ever seen that episode where it's like they're wearing like virtual reality things and they have like rakes and
No.
stuff, and it says Farmville in the back? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But no, I feel bad for everyone who kickstarted the Oculus Rift.
Oh, is that what you're saying? You feel bad for them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I don't think the thing is as bad as people are making it out to be, because I've read some interviews, I've read some things from people like in Oculus. I read their blog posts responding to the negative criticism, and it's very clear that the company is independently run within Facebook. While Facebook owns them and is going to be providing them financial backing, it's not Facebook, like you're not seeing the Facebook employees like rush into their offices with like giant Facebook branded stamps, just like going up to the Oculus Rift demo kits, just going boom boom. They're not doing that. That's not what they're doing. It's just kind of like it's very much a business side of things from what I've heard. The only things I've heard that was going to benefit the Oculus from this change is they're going to have access to the Facebook resources, such as servers and hosting content for their website, for game downloads of the things of that sort, because drivers and stuff, all that. So you're gonna have access to their Facebook web servers, for example,
The counter I have to that is Facebook dumped however much money, it's reported 2 million. I've seen up there 400.
Billion.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. 2 billion. I've seen 400 million in actual cash. They're gonna have to recoup that somehow.
Mhm.
I think Facebook Cash will be a huge thing again when they first started it. I think it's
Facebook's
going to be a viable.
biggest income is ad revenue. So
So, are you thinking ads on Oculus
that's
stuff?
what I'm worried about. That's
I
the
don't
biggest
think-
thing I see.
Well, I don't think.
use ad block on Facebook.
Yeah, I just don't think that would actually end up being a thing, to be honest. I honestly don't think that Facebook would do that. One thing that was said is they explicitly said they're not going to force Facebook into things on the Ouya, which is a good thing.
You mean the Oculus?
What did I say?
You said Ouya.
Screw the Ouya. So, no, I don't know. I think it's not going to be a bad thing, to be honest. I think it's going to be fine. Facebook has plans to add Facebook-related things to Oculus. Well, I heard different from Oculus because I know them. No, there's a blog post. There was a blog post.
Hopefully will announce theirs, so Sony's getting into it as well. They did release a prototype.
And Valve. But if you
Yeah.
didn't hear, one of the lead guys working on the Valve VR joined Oculus.
Did he?
Yeah, like one of the guys working on it, he left that company and started working for Oculus. So, I mean, there's so many great people behind Oculus right now. I don't think the Kickstarter people have anything to worry about. All it means is, in my opinion, is that this thing is going to get more attention. It's going to get more resources. It's going to be a better, more polished end product because Facebook already knows how to deliver digital products inside a good way. So, I don't think that Facebook is dumb especially after the response initially, to start forcing things upon it. At least initially. So,
Yeah.
I think for the short term, it's going to be perfectly fine.
Hopefully.
Long term, yeah, anybody's guess. So, moving on, unless you guys have any opinion over there. Andy has a story for us today.
I do. The Galaxy S5 has baby monitor powers.
Would you like to tell us more about that?
I will tell you. I will read this small little article. The Galaxy S5 powerhouse smartphone fitness guru baby monitor? Yes, you read that right. Soya Sinsao? I don't know. Has
Leroy
learned
Jenkins.
that Samsung's jack of all trades Android flagship includes a baby crying detector mode that uses the phone as a listening station. If your child is upset, the GS5 sends a vibrating alert to your Gear Watch, needed for the future. that urges you to come to Junior's aid. You probably won't want to lean on the detector too often. Samsung certainly doesn't think it's a wise idea, as you can see from the massive legal disclaimer pictured here. So it can come in handy if you don't have a dedicated monitor and occasionally want to keep tabs on your tyke while you run around the home.
So, I read the privacy notice. And essentially what it's saying is, this is a baby monitor, but don't use it to monitor babies because that's an irresponsible thing to do.
The baby should not be left in a house or building alone, even if you are monitoring your baby.
See? That's like the first line of
It is
it.
intended for use under safe operating conditions and must be used responsibly and in accordance with the detailed instructions appearing on the manual.
Oxymoron. And why would you leave your cell phone in the room?
Well, no. Hey, you leave the cell phone and your smartwatch is what goes off.
Yeah, I know, but you leave your cell phone there. You'd feel like they'd make a separate little device.
Well, I'm
Leave
sure
it in the
that'd be
room.
a good thing to do.
Yeah, instead of just leaving your cell phone.
Leave the watch there and bring your phone with you. I don't know.
That's just ridiculous.
It's silly.
Well, like
it's
the Nest.
silly.
Well, the Nest was like one of the top products. It's like a baby monitor thing that came out, and I think they're just trying to jump ship on everything that's like been hitting technology. Samsung just wants to have everything, and just go there.
Yeah, it's a baby monitor, but don't use it as a baby monitor. It's a really
Stupid.
I would say stupid idea, but it's coming with your Galaxy S5 for those who are updating, Scott. So I know he's gonna want it. Scott likes to be on the up and up with technology. Like if LG comes out with an LG G3, oh baby. Too bad I'm still paying you off for the next 2 years. Will they let me do a trade-in? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Possibly.
trade-ins are a thing.
Verizon. Okay. Cool. Based Verizon. Well, I'll get on that actually. So we have one more story before we move on to viewer questions, and that is from the beautiful Liz with the TARDIS fingernails.
Yay.
TARDIS blue.
Yay. So Turkey blocked Twitter and YouTube in their country, apparently over some disagreeing on posts with Syria, and so that's an interesting bit of censorship there.
From what I understood, it's that there's people starting to talk crap about the government and stuff on those services. So what better way to show that they are nice people than to block their way of communicating? So I don't know what Turkey's thinking. That's never a good response in general.
No.
Block two major.
To like, it's like, you are being a jerk, sir. Oh yeah? Well, if I was a jerk, would I do this? Shoves your... Yes! That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're doing it again.
And that was just proving to everyone that.
I don't want to hear your argument, so I'm going to make it so you can't argue against me.
Meanwhile, Turkey citizens, what are they called? What are they called? Turkeys?
Turkites.
The Turks.
Turks.
The Turks. I want to call them turkeys. I don't think they'd like that very much.
No, probably not.
I love you. Turks.
Turks.
Ah, as in Scrubs. Wonderful. All right. The Turkletons.
The Turks are sneaky.
I'm gonna have a mob of Turks outside my house in the morning. Burn him.
Turks are sneaky. They steal your pudding.
That's a good reference.
Yay.
Okay. But no, I think I've seen actually some people on the Mindcrack subreddit, and they've actually they've said, you know, hey, I'm from Turkey. What do I do to get around this? And people have been recommending them ways so they can continue to watch Mindcrack videos, because they can't watch Mindcrack videos over there now because they blocked YouTube. They can't listen to Brennel Floss songs on his YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Brennel Floss. They can't do that sort of thing. I like Brennel Floss.
We love Brent
We,
Floss.
Yeah.
That's all we jam to.
And yeah, you got philosophy in the...
Yes, I got my signed copy of Philosophy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, signed copy. He hugged you. You know, so it doesn't mean the same. Like if I get signed something, I'm like, that's cool. But if they hug me, it kind of overrates that. I'm just like, yeah, I touched them. I touched the back.
I have a picture with Brent Floss.
I embraced them. I embraced them lovingly. So, Andy's autograph now means nothing. eBay prices drop around the world. So I think it's time to move on to viewer questions, Jim. So would you like to get us started with your... That's actually...
me.
That's
That's
Brooks'
him.
color. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You took it away
So,
from me.
Zemram asks, worst game you've ever played besides Zelda CDI?
Well, Legend of Zelda... No. Oh, man. I can't say Zelda CDI, right?
Yes.
No.
That's a very unfortunate answer. Start thinking, you guys.
Worst game I've ever played.
Siren.
What's that?
Exactly. I think it was supposed to be a lot like Silent Hill,
Right.
but it was just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Mindjack.
Never heard of it.
Exactly. It's a Square Enix game that came out like 2009, 2010.
Wait, I think I have heard of that actually.
Horrible game. There's actually an Angry Joe show video about it, and I've actually played it before that, and I was like, this is the worst. Superman 64 is good. Don't hate on it.
I played E.T. on the Atari. That was very bad because I had no idea what was
Couldn't
going
figure
on.
it out.
Yeah, I was like walking around. I was like, "Ooh, a dot! What did that do?"
You pick up all these random dots. Yeah, it didn't make sense.
I know. I saw. So I guess that would technically be the worst game I ever played because I just honestly. Do you know what one of the worst games I ever played was? One of those Mafia games the other week where we just kind of like did like one round and was like, "Oh, everybody's dead." More people for this. That was pretty bad.
What are you feeling?
I'm thinking.
What, Liz? You got
I don't
anything?
know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't play any bad games.
No,
Yeah.
I block the bad ones out. I mean, that's
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking is anything on Facebook.
I don't try to remember the bad
Those are
games.
bad.
That's not a game. Never mind. I was about to say something.
The Maximum Descent
tell
for
me nothing.
PlayStation.
I
That was bad.
got one of those things that reads your voice inside like a robot voice on my phone once. I was like, me and Scott were driving back from Minecon. I was like, I want to get a robot girl to talk to us, Scott. And he was like, sure. And so I hook it up to my phone, I plug it into his car system, and she's like the worst. And like you can poke her, and she's like, don't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I won't poke you, robot lady. Okay, don't do that. I'm like, sorry, it was a slip. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty horrible thing. She has to tell you. I can ask her to tell me jokes, and it's funny. Not because of the jokes, but because she actually reads it.
I get to read the next question.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I got
go
nothing. Go ahead with the next question. then.
Torgray asks, what does the crew think of the major companies like Disney buying into YouTube through monetization platforms, i.e. Maker Studios?
I'll kind of introduce the
I don't
story.
really know
This
what
is a-
that means.
This is a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
MC's a Disney princess now.
yeah. So I am a partner with Polaris, which is owned by Maker Studios. It's a company over in California that basically says, "Hey, you little YouTube channel, if you want to give us a portion of your money, we'll help you get better ads on your channel, give you support on things, and get you like partnerships with other people on our network." And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. And in the before times, I gave you a little bit extra protection against copyrights because you had somebody basically kind of vouching for you, saying, no, he's cool. And YouTube was like, okay, I guess we won't waste our servers on checking his content. But then they decided, people are doing this to get around our systems, aren't they? So they changed that. So that's what a Maker Studios kind of does. But Maker Studios was bought by Disney.
Disney
So-
owns everything.
So now, technically, by extension, I am now owned by Disney, which I am now a Disney princess, and I'm very excited. So I don't really have. I guess I have thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I mean, Disney owns a majority of like TV, anything, a lot of things you watch TV. Disney just tries to put its money into everything, which is always smart. I mean, the most outrageous thing they did was Star Wars that everyone's always like angry about, but I don't know. I think
It'll
don't-
work.
I think it's gonna work. I think
Disney's
does a good
responsible.
job.
Yeah, Disney's a responsible company.
They haven't done something like so radical that everyone's been so, like they haven't ruined something
Yeah.
that they've purchased. Like they own ESPN.
I mean, they've done some unnecessary sequels, but
Yeah.
that's just a company being like money.
yeah, that's like their sub company.
But that doesn't mean like the originals like what? Like I don't even know what's a good example of unnecessary sequels. Did Planes was that Disney?
Yeah, no,
No,
Pixar. Pixar.
No, but Pixar didn't do Planes.
Planes.
Yeah, it did.
Pixar's owned by.
No, no.
Pixar is itself.
Yeah, Pixar-
Well,
Broke
they bought
off
them out. No, they bought
Yeah,
them out.
Pixar is owned by Disney, I'm pretty sure, but how it works
Did they?
is
Back?
'cause
I
they-
thought they
yeah,
broke
they bought
apart.
them
no, how I believe it worked is Pixar was doing Cars. They did Cars 2, and then Disney was like, "Hey, you should make Cars 3." And Pixar was like, they had inside their contract, it was written that they could say, "No, I really don't want to do that. That sounds like a stupid idea. So we're going to take a no." And then Disney developed Planes, like saying, "Oh, it's not Cars. It doesn't use any of the same characters. None of your intellectual property is violated, Pixar. It's Planes." So that's technically the story of it.
I'm glad I didn't go see Planes.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
wasn't done by Pixar. It's done by Disney Animation Studios. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So
Sorry,
done by
I didn't
DOS.
know it was a thing.
yeah. So I mean, Disney can do a bad job, I think, but I don't think they're going to interfere with how Maker Studios is running. How to describe how I think this is going to work out? It's going to be very much like Facebook buying Oculus, because it's like, hey, look, we have a new company. They're already doing their thing, but now we get part of their money. Why do we need to change things there? Just let them continue making us money,
bought,
you know?
Disney bought Oculus Rift. That would be some crazy.
What if Facebook bought Disney?
I don't think they have the currency floating.
No.
It's like trying to buy Nintendo.
I don't think there's
I
enough
don't
currency made yet.
It's so funny. Of people who are sometimes just like, somebody should buy Nintendo out. It's like,
You have the currency.
not only would they never do that because of their Japanese ideals, they would just never
You
do
need
that.
the GDP of a small country to do
Yeah,
that.
you would have to. Yeah. Nintendo would be like, "Oh, you would like to buy us? Well, we'll allow that, but please give us
It's as much as the
everything,
moon.
like $1 trillion."
It's as much as the moon.
And Nintendo would like make the most outrageous prices because Not because they don't want to get because they just don't want to get rid of their company, and Nintendo likes being
What
Nintendo.
if Disney bought Nintendo? That's a question in there. Ooh.
Well, they're already working together, so.
Yeah, this is true.
So-
and they have been working together since was Wreck-It Ralph Disney.
Yes.
So they've already done a little bit of collaboration, getting Bowser on in there, amongst other slight references.
Well, and other companies too. Squeenix,
Well, yeah.
Squeenix and Nintendo, of course.
Squeenix.
Squeenix.
Yeah.
Square Enix.
I'm gonna call it that.
I like it.
Squeak.
Hey,
I
guy.
liked Wreck-It Ralph.
It was
It's
so
good.
good.
My boys like it. My
The
boys.
best.
My kids.
All right, let's move on to our last question,
I'm
and
gonna
this one
have
is
to-
from.
I'm
What's,
gonna have to make your Ravio costume a dress now.
well, it is kind of a dress, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna wear a dress. I'm gonna be a Disney princess. I'm gonna be Ravio, the Disney princess. Ravia. All right. Ladies-
is that one? Shoot, what's it freaking called? The Miyazaki game. That's an RPG.
Ni no Kuni.
Yes, thank you. Is that?
Huh?
Which gaming company did that? Is that Squeenix or?
You know,
No.
Yeah, who did Ni no Kuni?
It was
Google Foo. Activate.
the people that did like Howl's Moving Castle.
No, I know
did
that's
the
Miyazaki.
animation.
But I'm
Um,
saying which video game company? Because Miyazaki is now
Level 5, Namco Band, and
Namco.
Namco.
Namco. Okay.
Namco.
Nah.
Developed by Level 5 and Studio Ghibli.
Are we ready to move on?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. This last question comes from LaserLuke4, who asks, favorite video game genres?
RPGs.
Tactical espionage action.
Action adventure. Whoop.
It's a mix, but my number one survival horror. It's so good.
That's actually kind of tough.
It is tough. That's all.
Like how we all had ours ready, and then Andy.
I was thinking as you guys were.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that one's good. Oh, that one's real good too.
But I do also like the RPGs.
RPG is my second favorite.
RPGs is one of my lowest. I just can't stand leveling. I just
Oh
can't
my
do
god,
it, man.
grinding is the best.
I
Like,
love grinding.
The grind.
It's the grind.
That's why I went like this.
Secret Saturdays.
Probably have to go with RPG first.
I mean, strategy is also low on there with me. Strategy, RPG, and
Strategy is fun.
shooter are like real time strategies. They're all low on my list.
Those are up on the higher end of my
I
list.
like action adventure. I like platformer. I like puzzle. Yeah, I like puzzle games. Those-
Puzzle's down on the lower end.
that's just me. I like having a fun time. I like action adventure. I don't know if you guys know the series called Legend of Zelda. It's a great example of the series.
Terrible Legend of Zelda.
You mean Sonic Lost World? I love that game with the one level called The Legend of Zelda. That's my favorite game. It's worth the $60, I'm sure. All right, so how do we ask more questions, my friend?
You can submit your questions to temporarypodcast@gmail.com with the subject line, viewer question.
All right, and now it is time for the weekly trivia.
Ying.
This week, since Steph is not here, MC is going to ask the questions. Maybe we'll all have a slight chance.
We'll have a chance of winning.
Did you almost say we might have fun?
Yes, we might have fun.
Nobody has fun when MC plays.
I usually get like a point, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm proud of my 1 pointer.
I
half
did
point.
it.
All right, so today's questions have been handmade by myself, actually. So,
Ah, cheater.
so
I don't
So we have some excellent questions. Today on Temporary Podcast Trivia, we're going to start with this old question. So, what is the name of the Earth Sage from The Wind Waker?
Oh, crap.
I'm not getting even one.
Old or new?
The Wind Waker, The Wind Waker HD, it's
Yeah,
all
the
the same.
same name.
Macker.
Wrong! That's the Wind Sage.
Yeah. It's what's her name?
Medley?
Medley. Yes.
Plays the
Yay!
harp.
Bonus question. What about the other Earth Sage?
Laruto.
Laruto. Yes. Or if you are speaking Spanish, her name is Lartis, which is similar to TARDIS in my brain. That's how I remember it. Number 3. How many slides are there in Super Mario 64?
Slides?
Yeah, slide levels.
4.
Incorrect.
3.
Can you name them?
I can tell you where they are, but I can't name them.
Well, like what levels they are.
There's the one inside the 1-star room on the first floor.
Princess Peach's
Princess Peach's.
Peach's
Slide.
slide.
There's.
The
snow
uh,
Do you
slips.
are you counting
Are
the
you
one
counting
in the first ice level?
Yes.
Okay, there's that one.
Which is Cool Mountain.
Yeah.
And the
And then I don't know
last
what the
one
last one-
is.
Is it a rainbow one?
No.
No? Okay.
Where is the last one?
I know. This is the tricky one. Tell me when you want me to tell you.
The third one was only in the DS version, wasn't it?
No.
No.
This one is Tall Mountain. Which is the Tall Mountain level.
See, Siglemic skips that. So.
No, actually he doesn't. He has to get 100
Well,
points.
he
Right?
does his like 3-star, 5-star run.
Oh, 16 star. Next up, question number 4, chat. In Super Mario RPG,
Never lose.
I lose.
what town is Lincoln?
Lincoln.
What town is Link in?
Yes.
Oh crap!
Frick.
I've never played this game, so I don't know.
Shoot!
It's not the Mushroom
It's
Kingdom.
Played it, but
Nope.
It's-
Is it the Cloud one?
I don't know. I have a name of a town.
it's the same city you find Gino in. I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember the name of it.
hint it out. I don't know.
I don't know. The
Well,
name
if
of it.
I'll say this as a hint. Flower.
Flower Town.
No.
Daisy Town.
Rosetown.
Rosetown.
All right. Moving swiftly along to question number 5. This is a PC question for you guys who are ready. What is the name of the pinball game pre-installed on Windows XP?
Ball 3D.
What's the
The Space Cadet.
Space Cadet. Yeah, very good. Take a point, my friend. Well
I
done.
played that forever.
3D
I am
pinball.
dishonored.
Space Cadet.
Shameful.
Number 6. What was the name of Sonic before his name was Sonic?
He had a name before Sonic.
Yes.
Rush.
Rush.
Speedy.
I'm guessing we got nothing here.
No.
Mr. Needlemouse, which was a direct translation of hedgehog from Japanese.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I've never gotten that.
Yeah.
It's like it would have been easier if it was like Mario, like Jumpman.
Question number 70. 7. The answer is not 70, incidentally, because this is a number question. So, I just can't. Okay. Originally, what was the first level mount that you could get in World of Warcraft? What level did you have to be to get a mount in World of Warcraft?
15.
Originally.
30.
20.
17.
No, 20.
No, 20 is now. That 20 is from
It was
Wrath.
30 originally, wasn't it?
No. I think it was 40.
40 is the answer. It was originally 40 and it was lowered to 30.
Yeah. And then when Wrath came out, it got lowered down to 20.
Number 8. In Halo 2, how many grenades can you hold at one time?
3.
4.
5.
8.
Wait.
8?
Oh, yeah, because...
Would you like to explain it?
There are 4 different types of grenades. I don't know all the types off of hand, and you can carry 2 of each of them. Correct?
No.
From my information, you can
It's-
hold 4 frag, 4 plasma.
Plasma was the
Oh.
lowest one.
Oh, okay. That's
3.
that's the other one I'm thinking of.
But the answer is still 8, so congratulations. You may take
Yeah,
a point.
that's why.
Question number 9. In Final Fantasy VI, what is Shadow's real first name?
I can't remember 6 for the life of me.
Never played it.
Never got that far.
Oh man, really? Nothing? Clyde.
Clyde.
So there you go.
If my name was Clyde, it'd be Shadow too.
Number 10. This is a finish the quote question. Hold tight, mortal enemy. You have something stolen from me.
And I am strong.
Correct, Liz! And that is, of course, from Zelda's Adventure. Excellent.
We have a 3-way tie.
Which, yeah, wow. Well, see, that's a powerful questioning right there. If you guys want to tell people how to get more questions.
Oh, yeah. So, if you have a trivia question for next episode, please email it to temporarypodcast@gmail.com with a subject line of trivia.
Transition.
I hate you so much.
Why didn't you give it to him then?
Why do you say?
Don't let
Thank
it
We know
everyone
there's
for
transition.
watching. Oh, thanks everyone. Follow us on Twitter. We are King Bacon.
Lizardo.
Shoop631.
KBDK.
Super MC Gamer. Thank you all for watching this week. I hope you guys had a fun time. Stay tuned for the post show if you're watching live. This week's song is the Pokemon Red and Blue title theme, and this is by Super Soul Brothers on YouTube. They're a great channel that doesn't have much recognition. Give them a watch. So, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been the Temporary Podcast.